Oh no. Alright, we're good. Part 2 of KCD2 Hardcore. Okay. I made it to Sutchel, the blacksmith, Rodovan, and I got a bow and arrow. Let me see the map. It's like around here somewhere. I think it's this, yeah, target on the tree. I got it from there. It was beyond the tree. Alright, let's talk to him. Let's get a job.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Easy.
Go over to the anvil and let... Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire.
It's a bug.
You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above. Give it a pull. Work it out.
Yes, I know.
See? It's the color of straw, which is
Let's
what
go.
you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks,
No stamina, bro.
also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, you can't... It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. You see how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Temper. Ooh, level 3. That's pretty good.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, it's all about making sure. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next. Got that? Or is there something else?
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you... And of course, you can use the forge. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the... and you can put your things in the...
Where exactly?
At the... and you...
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horse... Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're... You can get down to it.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more
You said you have some more interesting work.
It's about those 2 idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might...
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Those 2 hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There was some hunting sword and some kitchen stuff. There's a good month's work.
All right,
Go ahead.
gladly. Can I ask?
What is it?
All right.
Time's wait.
Alright. Let's sharpen this. And it's already done. Almost there.
This is sharp enough as it is.
Should be done. Yep. Let's do the axe next.
That should do it.
Sell the rest, the ones that are not stolen. Sell.
What do you...
Sell. So. That.
I'd like to do something.
Sure.
Let's get more.
What is... I'm done.
Are you serious? One try and then give up. Okay.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Got 10 Russians out of that. Alright, we should have a kit here and a blacksmith glove. Yep. Apron, armor kit. Can I grab the horseshoe? No, guess not. Ah, that's... Oh. To make it immersive, I'm not gonna grab any of these. Or more like hardcore. More hardcore. Except for the flower head. Might wear that. Alright, let's put that on. It's gonna be our... It's gonna be our armor. It's gonna be our civilian clothes, and this is gonna be our stealth clothes. But for now, since we don't have any of those, we'll put this on my blacksmith clothes. Okay. So we gotta get to Samin though. That bullshit.
There's a couple...
Ask away.
What good does it do me to whistle?
It makes you work
How do I know a good strike?
by the sparks that fly up. It rings out with a difference.
What's the right way to hit?
Do it. The main thing is, but don't...
Why should I forward?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never jump the back.
How will I know?
Notice the shape.
Okay, I already know. I'll
Thanks.
just... Alright, let's above passing by. Riding a horse. Alright, we got a bed now, so that's good. Taylor's kit. I'll do that later. Ah, we have to run over all the way over there. Guess there's no fast travel. Ah. Here we go. Actually, let me save first. Just in case. Actually, no, we already saved, right? No, save. Yeah, every time you, every time you leave, it saves stuff. Okay. There we go. Walking through the woods. Fucking Robin Hood is about to rob me, even though I'm poor. I tried to get to that shrine yesterday. We found a shrine. Just try to find it. See if this tree has something. Nothing. Just some herbs. Some sheep over there. Oh, this is where I found the bow over here. Okay, let's go back to the road. Pretty sure we're over here. Where's Sakov? Yeah, we're over here. We just crossed that. I only have 32 groshens. That's great. Bro, I need that Riddler. Did we pass the shrine? I think we did. Trotsky over there. see if we can get a ride. One of the carts going to Simeon. Ah, my boots got worn out. Put this one on. I think we're over here. Oh, and it's raining. Great.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Bro, I am tempted to steal one of these horses, bro. Bruh, no carts passing by anytime soon. Guess we're walking. Please, whether there be there. Give me your riddles. Otherwise I have to do this.
Huh?
Oh, what's up?
What are you sneaking around here for, you scoundrel?
That. Give me your money. Give me your money. All I want is your money. Ooh. Even better. Piece of jewelry. We sell that. This guy's back.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream.
What then? God be with you, good man.
Where are you from?
We're going where hard-working stonemasons get paid for a job.
I should think business is brisk for you right now.
Indeed it is. What with the lords picking...
Oh, all right.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the fear. Only yesterday we got jumped on the way. But the stupid bastards didn't know who they were up against.
What's your name? I'm Henry, and I'm in my lord's service.
What a coincidence. We had a Henry who used to work with us too. But at the church in Brownhow, the stone block fell on him. He died on the spot. By the way, I'm Cuba. But they call me Ballman.
Ballman? You must have lost a lot of weight then. Or maybe you're a good dancer?
Wrong on both counts, lad. I used to dress stone as shot for catapult, see? Did it so long I could hardly cut a right angle after.
You were ambushed by bandits?
Aye. But I'm telling you, they were just a bunch of thugs. Too bad about my bag, though. I had a nice shirt from my old woman in it. But what the hell? What's done is done.
Be glad they didn't catch you knee-deep and bare-assed in a pond. Now that's a story I could tell. So, fancy a game of dice? If you've anything left to bet, that is.
No worries on that score, my friend. I'll be more than glad. What game would you like to put?
I actually... I'd better be off.
Sure.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Alright, back on the road. Almost as mean. Wait, I think it's over here. No. Nope. What's wrong? It's this way. Wait, what? I think I'm over here now. Yeah, I think I'm over here. Got that, zoom in. So, okay. I'm pretty sure, let me ask direction.
Could you tell me where we are?
Yeah, that's right. Alright. Should have stayed on the road. Yes, he sent me an email. Are you serious? Oh, it's going to... Wait, where's it going? Take a ride. Take a ride. Let me ride. Take a ride, man.
Can I get a ride?
Ja, da ist noch Platz. Papa.
Let's go.
Why not sing ein Liedchen? The trip would go by faster.
Quiet down. I've got a hell of a hangover.
Oh, come now. One little song and everything will be wunderbar.
I said quiet.
Let's give it a try. Meine Liebe, siehst du mich?
One more la out of you and I'll kick your ass.
Mein Gott. Sitzend auf dem Gras, ich blick in deinem Fenster.
What the? Let me get off
Thanks.
here.
I'll take it from here.
The hell happened to this guy?
Hey, you there! Please help me.
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me.
Mind pointing out where we are?
Help me. I've been robbed. They took everything.
Tell me more about this robbery.
I was ambushed by a band of thugs. 4 men. They beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in nothing but my undergarments.
Well, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may be, they took all my wares. If I can't sell anything, I'll soon have nothing to live on myself.
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a sawbones?
No, but I've patched up a few people.
I see. Well, all right then. Do what you can. Ow! Get off! You're making it worse!
These are hard times. It's every man for himself.
You're not gonna leave me in this state, are you? My lord, what are you punishing? You're back.
We'll see. I'll help you, as a good Christian should. What can I do for you?
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen, I'll take what you can give me. I'm not picky. Boots and hose would come in useful, though.
I'll find you something to wear. Here. Will that do?
Oh, definitely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's all I can spare.
Thank you so much. And God be with you.
Alright, I'm back. Got a quick piss break. Alright. Samin.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
Scottish, innit?
The old man's hired hands. A
Scottish.
lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Let's go, lad. Jumping fool.
Fucking hell! Christ! Shit!
Yeah, get on the floor.
Fuck you! Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
In the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs
They
ready
still
for
haven't fixed
slaughter.
that. It's still raining
And the
inside.
carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
Actually, that's what I was expecting. How would I ride otherwise?
You wouldn't. You'd walk. Unless you can get yourself a horse.
Well, those don't come cheap.
True. But your luck's in, lad. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right.
Well, that should be that.
Actually, I'd like to go and see...
Wouldn't we all, lad?
Well, I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't you? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift. Stick with him.
I'd like to go and see...
Wouldn't we all?
What?
Son, anyway, stick with...
This...
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get...
Only they're...
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin?
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what... As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Semin's grandpa gave me. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. I was used to it. I broke many... Or Captain Edcraft.
We should probably...
That we should come back in the morning. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen, and you can sleep in the barn.
In the morning. First, let's get a horse. What the fuck?
Mind where you're going. God bless.
Said I can get it for cheap now, so let's do that. Where's this fool?
The Lord be with you.
I'd like to buy...
All you have to... I will take care of the rest.
To be honest, it's my first time, but...
Then make sure to take your first horse. Of course, if you have... I will simply... Have you taken a look at... You do know...
What should I be...
Each horse... If you take... Do you want...
I reckon that...
Go on, then.
Oh, well. I'd like to buy...
Which one?
I'm sure...
It's... At least it's...
I changed my mind. How do things work?
Sameen, the horses, each one is, in any case. Some of them are fast, and some can, and if you get along with us,
Okay, I guess I have to
What do
sell some stuff. No.
Take care then.
It's not gonna be enough.
Can I ask?
Sure.
What about Lord?
What are you asking me, son? We don't know each other. For me to criticise my master.
Oh, I'm not asking you to criticize.
And would you believe me if I told you he's kind and that he knows how to make some coin?
Sounds almost.
See?
How about Von?
Well, actually, I don't know that much about Sir Otto. He ain't in Trotsky that often.
That's all you know?
That's it.
I'll get going then.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Bloody deep.
go any further. It's too deep.
Good to see you, friend.
God bless.
Could I ask for directions?
The Lord be with you. God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you too.
Greetings. What brings you here, sir?
I'd like to...
Which one?
I'm sure you...
It seemed to me like you might have some history with Pebble. At least it certainly doesn't look that way.
I changed my mind.
Are we gonna have gruel again tonight? God bless you.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and...
As you say.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You
God
keep
damn
up with
it.
us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Alright.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable... Hold on a mo.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it. I also looked through the saddlebags and found an old jupon, and something that could pass for a helmet. You better take it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
Alright, let's put on the helmet, guys. Gibson. I'm over encumbered again. So we're gonna drop some. Drop this one. And this one. Right. And the stick, right? Where's the stick? Gnarly stick. Alright, let's go.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Corker, I'm wounded.
Piece of shit!
Oh, chill, man.
No chance.
Piece of shit!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Too slow.
Oh, no, you don't.
What?
Oh, no, you don't. Fuck that.
God wills it!
Too slow. No chance.
No. Yeah.
Jesus, I'm hit.
You swinging at?
Oh, no, you don't. Bandage, quick. There.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir. Alright, let's put on some better shoes. Get this sword down already. And gloves. Oh, it's not stolen anymore. Or it's not marked as stolen. Some of them. Alright. Alright. Let's get going.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly.
It's the guy I stole from earlier. He's naked, look at him.
It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here.
There's that
And a lot of
lunatic.
scores to settle.
Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
We can work this out.
Fucking bro! Cough up some...
Oh, yeah? You gonna start on me? I'll make short work of you.
Ha! You think I'm afraid of you? I'm in the right...
Look, I don't...
All right, you had your chance. Jesus! I'm hit! Enough! I give up! Let me live!
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody's safe from my blade.
Hang on! Leave me alone! We'll forget about it!
That's right. Forgot her. Oh, now you're gonna call the guards. Now you're dead.
Guards! Quickly!
That's what happens. You get knocked the fuck out.
God bless.
I'm always glad to see... Oh, well.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry.
And Henry, not a word about me.
As you wish, sir.
Where's the bit? There's the bailiff. The bailiff, shush.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away. Wait now. Aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah. I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and...
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing in the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
It's gonna be a while here. It's pretty far. Oh, it's just not that far. Alright, it is. Never.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness? We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
I saw that charcoal.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks.
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it.
I'll look up the road. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road.
Very well, sir.
Oh, I already found it. There it is. Right here. Hello.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
We're here.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid.
Now you're
Still
people
gives me
dying.
the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope
Two
maker's
death
wife
motherfucker,
as a
shut up.
nanny when you were little. Now she had some tales
You're
about
both
this
old.
place.
Shut
Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling
White
stories.
ladies.
I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But
That's
when that blind
something I'm
old
familiar with.
crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling
Shut up.
outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh,
Listen.
yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Could I ask for directions?
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slattico used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Alright. Let's go.
He's got a miserable pair of tits on him.
Those
You don't
definitely aren't the
say.
blacksmith's hands.
You really saw that? I'm not kidding. I'll shove steel up your ass. Ah!
Yeah, you thought.
He's at it. Let's see what you can do.
Now you're finished.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Okay.
He's going to shoot. Not tough enough on your own.
Nice strike.
Oh, my sword, bro.
Gang it up with one man. Cowards. Too slow. And it's done.
Yes.
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Give me that.
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Alright.
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Some groceries. This should be enough now for a horse. See. No, never mind. 50 more.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as...
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them! In for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
What now? You'll pay for that! Get him! Take that! I'll rip your ass open! Hey! Get him!
Piece of shit!
Hey! Get him!
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here! Henry, do you hear?
I can't see any law here. But I can see lots of crows
Hey,
who will enjoy
Henry!
feasting at you.
You rash. You don't want bad things said about your family.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rock.
Did you see which way?
No, I had other things.
I'll go and...
Great.
Bailiff or not, his family's common as muck. And then there's the talk about money. They say you're hard up.
You really do want to hang, don't you?
I'm just telling you what people are saying. Not easy for us nobles.
No, it's not.
At least there's something we agree on.
Like I said, we'll see. Not another word now.
As you wish, sir. Although...
Be quiet.
You actually get up there. Oh, okay.
Could I ask for directions? I've got you now, Venser.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides...
Who knows what they'll do to you?
For Rob and Semi.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope.
How would you know? Although, to come up with something...
Well, come what may.
Sure, I'll get it. And I don't have to be...
Can't you think of any other...
Well...
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
Carry on.
Well, Jules wasn't entirely wrong. We wanted to fuck him over.
Only it didn't work out.
As you can see, his fellows caught us on the way. We had to pull the cart over and... Well, that is, my cousin Franzi did. I had enough work hauling them sacks. If you let me go, well, I'll tell you where the loot is.
All right, then. Tell me where you hid it, and I'll let you go.
The thing is, I don't actually know. Well, only Franzi does. He drew himself a map with charcoal, well, so's he wouldn't forget.
So, besides some dodgy map, you actually have nothing for me?
That's not nothing. I reckon I gave you some pretty valuable information.
You do you?
So you'll...
No.
Not a chance.
But I gave you what you wanted.
No. I didn't want anything. You're the one who started talking about coin, and in the end, you gave me nothing but a story that might or might not be true. So no, I'm not letting you go.
You're fucked.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me, even if the noose is waiting for you. Still a more pleasant death than getting your head...
You never know what might happen, friend. So I'll take my chances with you.
You won't yield!
I told you.
All right.
Get up! You're a dead man! Ah! Ain't had enough yet?
Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed!
What the hell are you? This guy's been following me the whole fucking game. I swear. Do I just get the map? Taking
Mind pointing
aspiration.
out where we are?
No fucking way. Give me your stuff. I want your stuff. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Wait. Alright, let's put good gear on. Do a water trout. Water trout. Water trough or whatever. Trough, not water trough, just a trough. Jesus. I don't think they have one. Whatever. Put that on. I would put that on, but look at that. Get rid of that. $34. Alright, we're good. Let's see the chest real quick again. Yeah, we good.
Could I ask for directions?
We're done. Alright.
I had to kill him, unfortunately.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway. At least you gave him a quick end.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back. We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
Oh, I thought Fascia was disabled.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vance's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the cart to Gills.
Shut up, Fraxley. You both told me you'll bring me the cart, and then you try to fuck me over.
We didn't. Well, Vance did. I didn't know what was going to happen. Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't execute me just like that.
That depends. By right, I should send a plea to the royal court to ask if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. And parchment's expensive. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily take the risk and cut your head off without permission.
I can see how much you respect the rule of law here.
You're quite the joker. Invoking the law, are you?
And what will happen to me?
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand.
You never know, Henry. Lord Sameen is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
But I ain't whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart?
God bless you.
Every crook and nothing I dragged to the gallows swore on his ma. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was pure as the driven snow. But this arsehole don't think twice about damning him. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
Ain't it grand you're here to make that clear for us? Now shut it, the two of you. I don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout. Right, we're in Troskowitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, lad.
I'm going to Sameen. I'm gonna buy pebbles. Could you go any slower? God damn. Oh, look at that. We made it. Fuck me. Slow
Don't
as
cause any
fucking-
trouble, got it?
God be with you.
What can I do?
I'd like to...
Which one called?
I'm sure you...
It seemed to me like at least it's...
I'm sure... Is this enough?
More.
Final offer.
Well, if you offer... It seemed to me like you might at least it's...
Are you fucking serious?
I'm sure you...
It seemed to me at least...
Bro, I'm about to see this.
I'm sure you... Do we have...
You really won't...
How's this?
That's almost... It seemed to me, at least it's...
Oh my gosh.
Do we have it?
You really won't...
How's this?
That's... I'll take it.
Great.
I trust you'll be... I'll get the horse. It will take a bit of time. Don't forget to get...
Easy. Good horse.
Finally. Okay. Steep river in it. Read a book first, though. This is my pen. Huh?
Get out of my sight. Be on your way.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Oops. Oh.
You're stealing our food! Here he is!
Hey.
Guard!
Surrender
Blast
at
some
once!
sense into
Easy!
that fucker's
I
head.
surrender!
You wanted to eat for free. That's theft. Food cost.
But wait, I didn't want to steal. I was starving. I couldn't resist it. I'll bake some cakes and bring them.
They better have nuts in. Get out of here. Look out!
Greetings.
friend.
Fucking thief!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Go!
God, quick. Go, go. Quick. Quick. Go. God. Quick.
Oh, I just got this nasty premonition.
Watch where you're going!
Quick. Go. Go. Quick. God. God. Go. Keep it up. Go. God. Quick. Quick. Go. Quick.
Whoa!
Old gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land. God. Go. God. 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 Quick! God!
Praise the Lord. I apologize.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semi.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
Venser didn't survive the skirmish in Gules' camp. And Franzi, they took him to Semin. He might have been innocent in the whole thing.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. They were only here a while, but that pair was as thick as... Well, that Franzi could talk his way out from under the
We'll see.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for... Some mercenary once had his
Reward.
cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. So now it's yours.
Thanks.
Young, look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truscovitz.
No, I didn't see her.
What do you think of her?
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So old Semin wants a special sword for...
Excellent. So what we wait...
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel.
A blade of first class...
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword.
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
So what do you want?
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting... From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessing. I even heard he made a pact with the devil.
What strange goings...
I heard something in the tavern.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with...
No idea.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who... I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But yeah...
Right. In return...
If it means so much, come and see Betty. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
I'd like to ask...
What more do God's...
What's new around?
I heard you got into some trouble at the Truscovitz Tavern. And poor Betty is not exactly happy about it. You should go and see her, and that's about...
That sounds interesting.
Let's make a axe in the horseshoe. Or horseshoe first. And an axe.
pissing down rain again.
Well, I'm about half done.
Damn weather.
It's completely cold. I won't get too far without fire. It's almost finished. Good. That looks finished.
Ah, damn, the rain's pouring hard. No, that's rain.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
There you go.
This is sharp enough as it is. All right, this is already sharp.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. Stay tuned for the next episode of KCD2 Hardcore mode. Might play some online, some off live stream. So, yeah, see you then. Peace.